weather repeats. It is hot, it is hazy, it is dry, but we're going to change up this pattern later on this week, just in time for a soggy weekend. The near term, we are talking about these temperatures that could well get up to 100 degrees here on this Wednesday. Hopefully you're staying cool, and by the way, staying indoors. We've got exceptionally low air quality today. Really, everybody should be inside. Avoid the exercise if you can outside here today. We are talking about exceptionally low air quality throughout the Front Range. You can see it off in the distance. Normally you'd be able to see the mountains off in the distance outside of our 9 News studios here at Logan and Spear, but not able to do so on this Wednesday. Now, temperatures already here as of noon near 100 degrees in some parts of eastern Colorado. In the mountains, we're in the 70s and the 80s, so not a ton of relief as you even head up in elevation. Denver already at 90 or above so far here on this Wednesday. This makes it our 32nd day at 90 or above, and it's been a very, very hot July with 19 days at 90 or above so far, and we will certainly add to that later on this week. Now, forecast high for today is 98. That would tie a daily record set way back in 1876, by the way. There's a chance we get up to 100 degrees. If we get to 100 degrees or above in Denver, it would be our 5th time so far this year in 100 or above, and that is pretty rarefied territory. In an average year, Denver averages less than one 100-degree day per year, and that would tie us at 3rd with the most 100-degree days per year. That is if we get up to 100 again. Our forecast high here at 9 News is 98. So we're going to say just shy of the triple digits. But again, I don't know if you know the difference between 98 and 100. I don't. If you step outside, it's just going to feel probably like a hairdryer. It's still a little bit on the windy side, a little breezy, I should say. And of course, on the hot side and on the sunny side, it's just going to be so hot, so dry. You get up in parts of Weld County and even Larimer and up by Broomfield counties, maybe talking about some triple-digit readings in some of those typically hotter spots. A few showers for us left over in the western slope of Colorado. We'll see a few of those shower storms develop through the San Juans and the San Luis Valley. Those are the areas that have been seeing those repeated rounds of wet weather, but most state is dry today. That'll change again later on this week. More details on that in just a second, but most of the state, we do stay dry for the remainder of your Wednesday. Some pop-up showers and storms into the San Juans. Those will gradually lift north and west as some of that remnant monsoonal moisture that will stick around for the part of the state that, again, does need the moisture the most, which would be western Colorado. Now, tonight, temperatures dropping back just into the upper 60s, so it is a warm evening. We're not getting a whole lot of relief here even during the nighttime hours. The sunset will be at 8:16 this evening. Tomorrow it stays hot, maybe a tick cooler as the bulk of our ridge of high pressure nudges ever so slightly off to our east, so that'll drop our temperatures back to just 95 for a high for tomorrow. It stays on the hazy side with that very low air quality. So again, here, folks, I've said this, I think, repeatedly on this program before. I'm a big runner, and I've been limiting my own runs throughout this month of July just because the air quality is so low. It is not great to be outdoors when we're talking about temperatures, not even temperatures, when we're talking about air quality levels like what we're looking at throughout much of this week. Tomorrow, we will see a slight increase in shower and storm coverage throughout western parts of Colorado. But again, I think the Front Range, the I-25 corridor, and the Continental Divide on east, we stay on the dry side. You get west of the divide, that is where we're looking at some of those exceptional, those level 5 drought conditions on a 0 to 5 scale. That is in that kind of dark red, almost purplish kind of color there in western Colorado. Forecast highs for tomorrow statewide, a lot of, again, mid to upper 90s, triple digits on the eastern plains, the mountains. Even at Leadville, 10,200 feet, we're up to 77 degrees in the western slope. Grand Junction, sizzler of a summer continues, but relief is on its way. Now, if you're planning on camping or spending some time outdoors this weekend, that's pretty much my official forecast. It is not looking great this weekend. Starting on Friday night with some fairly widespread showers and storms from I-70 on north. By the way, this will impact the burn scars. Folks, avoid Poudre Canyon, avoid Rocky Mountain National Park this weekend. We will be talking about some significant burn scar related flood issues, especially Saturday and Sunday, but we'll start to see those popping up on your Friday. But watch as we get into Saturday how widespread that rain coverage is. Boy, this is just one model's interpretation, but that is a lot of coverage in terms of those showers and storms, and that will include the Front Range, where Saturday in particular looks to be very, very soggy in around the Denver area with some of those showers and thunderstorms widespread during the afternoon and evening time frame. Southern Colorado looking at some widespread showers and storms as well. Those will stick around overnight Saturday into Sunday. So again, If you're planning on doing some camping this weekend or spending some prolonged periods of time outdoors, some of those hikes is the best I can do for you. Sunday, maybe looking at a tick better. We'll budge some of the shower storms more into the south and the west, but still very unsettled for both days this weekend. So again, we're talking about widespread showers and storms and a pretty high probability that both days in Denver that we end up with storms in the mountains, big issues in the burn scars. So we're getting a breather this week. This weekend will be a much different story. Although, as we look at the 7-day forecast, next week we do budge back up some of those shower and storm chances for us. We'll see those, or I should say we'll push back the shower and storm chances for us, and we'll see those temperatures drop back into the low to maybe mid 80s, with those storm chances reducing a little bit, and we should see some increased sunshine certainly by the middle part of the week. So there's a look at that 7-day forecast. Overall for you, dry for now, hot for now, very, very low air quality. Maybe we mix that out a little bit this weekend. So if you're looking to do some of those, again, using the example of myself here, an anecdotal one, I'm going to wait till this weekend to get those morning, evening jogs in, because, again, the air quality is so low this week that it is certainly dangerous outdoors for those of you out there. Meantime, again, this weekend doesn't look all that great in terms of those showers and those thunderstorms. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Watch. In the 9 News Weather Center, meteorologist Chris Bianchi.